This clip it's about building own house versus buying. I've been into this interlocking block thing since I believe 2001. Okay, I knew about stabilized soil blocks and the machine, the Perry machine that was used to stabilize them. You mix soil and a stabilizer, and if it was too clay, you put a little sand and then you press it and make strong blocks and then you treat them. But I did not know about them being interlocked until I met my mentor, Wangari Maathai. Then she introduced me into that they can be interlocked. That was just after I finished my high school, I believe in 2001 or something like that. Yeah, I'm not very precise about the date. So from there, I started thinking that building is going to be more affordable after I read all this information. And so this clip is about building own house versus buying. And are you looking to own your dream house? Many people would like to have shelter, and a decent shelter and affordable shelter. So many people, it's a dream of many people to have a house. Here are a few points why building is way affordable than buying. This is a research or something I looked into, and we thought, and I shared with many people, and we thought it's worth it. Customizing. Property developers normally develop house plans that suit their own needs. Yeah, and these needs definitely, because they're property developers, will lean on the side of economic needs, and they're there to make a profit. So they develop plans, house plans, and normally the house plans are similar. Yeah, and they will have to suit their needs. The end result might not really be your typical definition of a dream house. Building it from ground up will give you the opportunity to involve and make your dream house true. So if you build it from the ground, you can adjust it and make everywhere the way you want, other than going to buy an already ready-made one with it has been planned and partitioned and everything has been done the way the property developers want it to their own interest. Time. You can take time to build your house according to your pocket, according to the weather, and according to the situation. But if you have the funds and you have planned properly, because as we proceed, you will notice that construction of a property is not very difficult. Planning is what should take your time, and you should take so much time in planning. I'm going to discuss about planning later on. But if you have money, then our team can help you build and get quality material, and you will build in no time and save a lot of change. Saving on construction costs, I said you'll save a lot of change. It is more affordable to build than to buy an already built one, since contractors award themselves hefty profits which are transferred to the buyer. So we noticed that the trend with contractors is they charge you a percentage, a certain maybe 20% of the costs of material, and if they're your contractors, they are the ones who are going to source the material. So they might decide to inflate the prices of the material cost. Some even go as far as planning it with the hardware, or some own the hardware where you buy the material, so the material might be inflated. But when you are building it on your own, then you might go and source for, or a team might help you to source for affordable but high standard and equally high quality material. Some of our team members could go and tell the manufacturers of the material, or the main source of the material, not just at the retail. Although it's good to buy the material and bring it to the site if you have a proper site storage. If you don't have a proper site storage, then we do not recommend materials being bought and being brought to the site. You can just pay and agree with the sellers that you will come to pick when it's needed, or it will be delivered when it's needed, how affordable it is. But transportation also should not be very expensive, because we are talking building high standard, high quality, affordable, durable housing. So as much as you're trying to reduce the cost of the construction, the building ethics and quality and standard of the project and the final work must be the highest. But still, building versus buying, building is better. Also, if you are buying a house and you do not have cash money, you're always forced to enter into a mortgage or take a loan to fund for the house, unless you have the cash money just to buy the house up front. And you will come to realize that sometimes, or most of the times, loans and mortgages are liabilities. So, but you could use a loan if it's easier for you to pay. But mortgages are becoming, or people are realizing that they are just a liability, not an investment. So that makes your house a liability, not an investment. Thank you very much. Interlocking stabilizing soil blocks are rolling blocks made by compressing soil and a stabilizer. They are just hard and as durable as stones. Stones come about when nature compresses soil, while interlocking stabilizing soil blocks are made by compressing the stabilizer and the soil using a hydraulic press machine at a pressure of 20 to 40 kilograms per centimeter square. Compressing strength. The quarry stone has a compressing strength of 2 to 5 newtons millimeter square, depending on the type of stone, which varies from place to place, while interlocking stabilizing soil blocks has a strength of 2.5 newton millimeter square. This shows that they compare very well to quarry stones in terms of strength, reinforcement. Concrete has much higher compressive strength that exceeds 15 to 20.